Hello all, very good morning. In today's topic, we'll discuss the family healthcare services that were provided by the community health nursing personnel. In roles and responsibilities of community health nursing personnel, we are going to discuss regarding the family health nursing services first. Coming to the topic here, if you see family health services, a family is said to be healthy when all the individuals in the family are in a good health. A family must be healthy in a biological aspect, in a physiological aspect, in spiritual aspect, in social aspect, as well as all the cultural factors, whether it is of an individual member or the whole family. So when all this good state, then a person is said to be healthy. So everything should be balanced. So you all know the definition of health. So definition of health is including the psychological aspect, physiological aspect, social aspect, as well as spiritual aspect. In the same way, it is when it is coming to the family, those four factors they are coming and including here also: biological aspect, psychological aspect, spiritual aspect, as well as sociological aspect. And what are all the influencing factors here means here the cultural factors are coming into the play, whether it is depending upon the individual or the whole family. So when an individual is healthy, automatically the family will be healthy. When a family is healthy, automatically the individual will be in a healthy manner. A family is a functioning system, and the members of the family are the elements that make the system. When an individual person in the family is facing illness, or when a person is having some poor health, directly or indirectly it is affecting the entire family. When an element in the system is being disturbed, automatically it is disturbing the other parts also. In the same way, when a person in the family or an individual in the family is not feeling well, the malfunctioning of the system will start, and it starts to affect the others too. Whenever you want to help the person who is affected in the family, you need to give physiological aspect, we need to give psychological effect, we need to give social effect, we need to give moral effect, and moreover we need to have financial support. So all these things will come into play in the family health. So coming to the family healthcare nursing. So if you see the care which is provided to the families, so within the scope of the nursing practice, it is known as family healthcare nursing. So here if you see mainly the context here, so family as a whole, the family as a system, or the family as a component of society. So as we all know, the group of individuals belonging to a similar family means a single family. So group of families will constitute a good community, and good communities will constitute a good nation. In the same way, when an individual in the family is being affected, the family is being affected. When a family is being affected, automatically the community also will get affected, and it is ultimately affecting the entire population. So the family healthcare nursing is to provide care for the family, with the nursing practices that were available. The services that were provided to the family, so all the members in the family, they should get the services. They have classified the family into various categories. So based on their, as you all know, based on the neonate, based on the infant, based on the toddler, according to school age, adolescent, adult, and old age. So here they have categorized, because neonate may not require the care that is provided to the adult, and adult we cannot satisfy adult with the neonate care that were provided to him. So that's what they have classified the family into different categories. So a family does not constitute all the people at the same age. It has different types of ages. So the care that is being provided to the people, it should be according to the age biased and as well as the gender biased. So when a neonate is infected, we will treat the patient in a different manner. When an adult is getting infected, it is in a different manner, and if it is an adolescent, it is different. So based on that, they have classified into various categories. So again, if you see these categories, they are having special categories. So based on the physiological changes, if they need any kind of extra care, so for example, if she is if you consider mothers, so when they are normal care is being given to them. But if they are antenatal, or if they are postnatal, or if they are giving birth to a baby, or if there is a newborn baby in the home, so the care will be different. The care will be different. So the community health nurse, the function to promote so here the main function of the community health nurses is to promote the health, to protect the health, and to maintain the health and to prevent the diseases, and works for rehabilitating the people. So this is the family healthcare nursing. So if you see, there are different roles that were provided by the community health nurses. So firstly, she acts as a planner. So she recognizes the needs and problems of the individual as well as the families, and she helps them to prioritize the family. So which need the immediate attention and which problem need the later on attention. And based on that, she plans for the she plans the health of the family, and she provides the care for the family. Nextly, she acts as a care provider. So if you see, community health nurse, they assumes various roles and responsibilities in providing family health care services, mainly to provide culturally sensitive as well as in a holistic health services and to people across their lifespan. So if you see, whenever we are providing the care to the, whenever you are providing a care to the family, so you should have the knowledge regarding their cultural background. What are their cultural activities? What are their physical activities depending upon the community as well as the culture? What are their eating habits? What are their praying habits? So based on that, in a holistic manner, you should plan and you should provide the care to the community throughout their life. Nextly, provision of direct nursing care to the sick and deceased and the disabled at home. So she is directly providing care to the sick people, to the deceased people, and who are disabled at the home. And she is enhancing the family capacity, means she is teaching them how to take care of the patient, how to take care of the ill family member, how to take care of the disabled family member. She is rehabilitating them and she is enhancing the family capacity. So that they can take care of their family member and they can remain healthy in their own aspect. Nextly, she acts as a coordinator and as well as collaborator. So community health nurse, she coordinates with various members on the health team and provides services to the individuals as well as families and to the groups also. So if you see, she is a key person. So whenever she is helping the families, and she is helping them to access the resources, mainly from the inpatient care as well as outpatient care as well as home health care as well as social services to rehabilitation. So what she is doing, she is acting as a coordinator between the other health team personnel, because the community health nurse has more contact with the family members when it is coming to the other health personnel, because she is going and mingling with them and she has gained this trust from the family. So these family members are ready to share everything for the community health nurse when it is compared to the other health personnel. So she is acting as a coordinator as well as collaborator between the inpatient care, or whether it is outpatient care, or whether it is in home health care or any kind of social services. Nextly, she acts as a health educator. So community health nurse, as a community health nurse, it is your responsibility and it is your duty to teach the individual. So you have to give education based on the needs of the individual and families using proper appropriate audio visual aids. So whenever you use proper appropriate audio visual aids, the families or the person who are listening to you, they will pay more attention, and your voice should be clear, your pronunciation should be clear, and the matter that you are going to present to the community or a family, it should be in a clear and sweet manner so that the persons can understand well. And you have to use proper audio visual aids, and you every time you give an health education, it should be based on the need. It should be based on the need. Whether if the family is not having any kind of diabetic patients, if you are going and educating them regarding diabetes and management of diabetes, so it is not in the use. So it is not useful for them, and it is not useful for you also. So you have to identify what is the exact need of the family and what is the need of health education to the family. Then you have to educate the family. So nextly, she acts as a family advocate. So community health nurse, she advocates for families. So mainly she empowers the family members to speak for them. So if not, the nurse speaks out for the family. So for example, if you see, when a nursing personnel, whenever she is acting as an advocate, so if the family is unable to speak for them, then the nurses will come out there and speak for the family. So the best example here, the nurse who is advocating for the family on the safe disposal of waste by supporting the legislation that is required with the family users to appropriate waste disposal system. Nextly, she acts as a role model. So the community health nurse, she sets herself as a good example for healthful living to the members as well as the community. So whenever you are going and educating the family members, if you are healthy, then you will automatically become a role model for the others in the community as well as the family members. Then they will take you as a role model and they will maintain their health. And she acts as a counselor. So she always, the community health nurse, she functions always as a counselor for the individual or the family. So whenever the family is in need, she plays a therapeutic role and she helps the individual and the families mainly to solve the problem and always to change their behavior to the positive manner from the negative side. Nextly, she acts as a case finder and an epidemiologist. So she acts as a case finder and an epidemiologist. So if you see, the community health nurse, they are always actively involved in the case finding. So automatically they become a tracker for the diseases. So if you see, for example, if you take a situation where a family member in the family has been recently diagnosed with the tuberculosis. So the nurse, she will be engaging with the family and she will be investigating the sources of the transmission, and she will help the others. She will help the other family members or other contacts to seek the treatment. So when she is deeply engaged in the screening of the families as well as referral of the family members. So whenever she is finding out a tuberculosis case, so she is acting as a counselor, she is acting as a case finder, and she is finding out the routes of transmission and she is trying to reduce the transmission routes, and she is helping them to get the treatment, the earliest treatment, and as well as she is screening them from the diseases. Nextly, she acts as a change agent. So change agent means here nothing but she is motivating the individual, she is motivating the family, she is motivating the groups and communities to bring out the desired changes in the lifestyle. So mainly, if you take the community health nurse, as she is giving health education, she is influencing them to change their lifestyle habits so that the healthier lifestyle can be adopted. So she is changing the diet changes, she is changing the sanitation changes, and she is also teaching them to maintain their own health and to promote their own health so that the health of the family, the community and the country is being maintained. And nextly, she is acting as a recorder or statistician. So nothing but she is preparing and submitting the periodic reports. So the records that were present for the family. So she is maintaining the family health records, and she is preparing the reports. So she is preparing the statistical data mainly by maintaining the records and reports. And nextly, she is acting as a researcher. So mainly she is engaging. So she engages in the research work and she pursues the evidence-based community nursing practice. So here, as she is always in the community and as she is involving all the personnel there, so she is having lot of evidences. So whenever she is doing practice, she gains. So that's it for today's class. So with this, I would like to end the session here. So here mainly we have discussed regarding the family health nursing services. So if you see, a family is said to be healthy when it is having all the four aspects: biological, physiological, spiritual as well as social and the cultural factors that are affecting the family. So if a family is healthy, individual is healthy. If an individual is healthy, automatically the family also will be in a healthy manner. And as a community health nurse, she is playing different kinds of roles. She is acting as a planner, care provider, coordinator and collaborator, health educator, family advocate, role model and counselor, and she is acting as a case finder, she is acting as an epidemiologist, as a change agent, as a recorder or a statistician, as a researcher. So this is the role of community health nurse in the family health service. In next class, we'll see the other role. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. If you like the content, please like, share and subscribe the channel. And if you have any queries, you can drop them in the comment box or you can contact me through my WhatsApp and email. Thank you so much.